Good morning and welcome to the LogScope presentation and how you can use it for Witsml. I'm using it from an iPhone and I'm going to show you the iPhone version on the screen. The screen should be showing you an iPhone in the center of the screen. And we sort of and you see that the LogScope symbol is down in the bottom corner. So I press the LogScope button and it takes me into the main menu. And to access the Witsml option, I choose the settings, and the Witsml is down the bottom. So I tap that and it will present you with an item saying Witsml server. And with Witsml servers, you have to basically give it an address to the server that you're wishing to use. So if I tap on the Witsml line, like so, I've already got one Witsml server preloaded. You can add Witsml servers to the list and it will retain all the details. So if I want to add new, I tap the add new, and you have to give it a name. And the server address is usually a HTTP address, and then you usually have a username or password. And just to make sure that everything's working okay, you can actually hit the test button. So I'll just cancel out of that and just show you what, by swiping to the left, you can access the edit option. And this is what a completed Witsml link entry will look like. So if I close that and I tap on the Baker, it will take me to the Baker Witsml server, and it's just called Baker. And underneath you've got the word wellbore, and Witsml servers typically have multiple wellbores. So you drill down by simply tapping on that, and whenever you see the greater than sign, it takes you in, and you can see that we're on the Baker test server, and we have two demo wellbores there. And now when you tap on that, and I've chosen the second one, it takes us in, and you can have sidetracks within each of those wellbores, and we've got one here. And we're going to tap on that, and then it brings you all the way back, and it tells you in the next screen that it's going to use the Baker Witsml server, it's going to use a particular wellbore, and it's going to give it a new LogScope well name. Because I've done this so quite a few times, I'm going to tap on that, and I'm going to call this H. And then the next thing you have to do is simply just select the curves, and you do that by tapping the log mapping. Now, if you use the Interact stores arrays as curves. So I'm just checking to make sure that you can see what we're doing. And the first thing I'm going to do is add the curves. So in this test one, I'm just going to add a gamma ray, and we've got a filter at the top so you can actually choose the curves that you're going to add. So I'm just going to add one gamma ray, and it puts it in a continuous data set, and it populates this list that we've got now. So we've got one gamma ray populated in there as a curve. Then we're going to add the density as an array. So we call that BD, and that brings up all the density array. which is listed here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, and so on. So we will just select them all, and then done, and we'll give it the name density. So it puts this in a separate group in LogScope. LogScope understands what groups are. So we've got 2 in there, and when we hit done, it takes us back to this menu. It tells us that we're using the Baker server, we're using Wellbore 1, and we've got 2 logs mapped. So when we hit the done button, it brings us in, and it brings us with the default template. Now to add one of those curves, you tap on the track, and then you can hit add curve, and you can put that curve in that track. You won't see anything at the moment because you haven't told it to pull data down from the Witsml server. So if I scroll across by just sliding my finger on the menu down the bottom, I'm going to load a template that I've made that's a little bit more colorful, and it has the gamma ray, it has and it's got the array in there that I wish to display. Down the bottom, you can see this icon called Witsml, and when you press on that, you can actually go back in and change the setup, or you can go into the play mode and it will download the data as it polls the server, or you can say update to latest. I'm going to do the update to latest so that you can actually see what it does. If you're using your iPhone, you can leave LogScope running in the background, and it will quietly poll the Witsml server and download data as data arrives. Or if you exit LogScope, you can use update to latest, and it will just download everything in that particular well until latest. I'm not on a quick connection at the moment, but it will populate across, and you'll see the logs sort of filled in there. So, and if I add the gamma ray into this, now you can see that I've got the gamma ray there, and I've got the data, the density image there as well. I can change the scale and do a full plot, and I can do a variety of other things. If I go back to the Witsml thing and I hit the play mode, you have play, pause, and exit. So if we hit the play mode, that will be downloaded sample by sample as they become available from the server. So that's kind of pretty much it. Are there any questions? As there are no questions, I'll stop the presentation now. This video will be on our website in the near future, so you can revisit it and view it again. Thank you very much.